So today I'll be showing you guys the Speedmaster 360 heads, or any small block mopar head, and just some general overview on what they claim versus what actually happens when you get them. So I've read a lot about these heads. I got them super cheap. You can see they're used. They're not. I didn't use them yet, but someone used them. I paid $300 for them, so I figured I couldn't mess up with that. If anything, not even for performance, just a set of heads that's new, you know. So I got them. They claim that they're 190cc intake runner, you know, full CNC port and stuff, and they're good to 600 lift. So I had to skim this head 5 thousandths just to get it flat, and this head 7 thousandths to get it flat. And then you can see just all the soot from the previous guy. But they're 10-degree locks. I believe they're chromoly retainers, dual springs. I put new valve seals on it. I don't know if you can see with the style with the actual spring around the outside. It just had the shitty plastic style. But these are 18-degree heads. Push rod holes, you can see oil drain back holes. This does have all helicoils and all of the bolt holes. Same thing for these. Same thing on alternator mount. Same thing for all this. And then that gets me to my next point is I had trouble getting them to pull vacuum. I didn't understand why. So I kept taking out the valves and lapping them and trying that and going back and forth. But it turns out, as you can see on the port, the valve cover bolts go through the port because they went so big. And I believe, yeah, it must be the other head has two that it does that. But my boss at the machine shop, he told me not to worry about that. He said that's a pretty common thing. Just run some sealant in the valve cover bolts. Then we come over here. They're 202 intake valve, 160 exhaust. That's the installed height for the intake, installed height for the exhaust. 610 is the lift to, that's from the retainer to the seal. That's the bottom of the retainer touching the seal. So obviously you want some more clearance. So 600, maybe 590 for max lift. I mean, they claim you do 600, but that's gonna be pretty tight. And that's with the smaller valve seals. Like, I feel like it'd probably be 600 lift with the valve seals that they come with from the bottom retainer to the top of the seal. That'd be touching at 600. It's 612 for the exhaust. Just the one head needed 5,000, the other 7,000. It is a single angle valve job. Shitty seals, talked about that. Vacuum leak in the port, talked about that. Helicoils, talked about that. They're stainless valve, 11/32 stems. It's 135 pounds at the installed height, and over the nose, like if we did 600, it'd be 316, which I think they're claiming 345 at 600 lift. So that's not actually the case, and then 145 at the installed height, which also isn't the case. It's 135. But I also have some pictures of the ports with the valves out. Hopefully I still have those. I'm gonna put those in the video. And I think I have some other pictures, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's pretty much the Speedmaster heads. Look in the intake port again. They don't have a heat crossover, which is nice, because heat crossovers make a mess if you don't block them off. And I always seem to forget to block them off for some reason. But yeah, these are the Speedmaster heads. If you have any questions, put it down in the comment. Thank you.